Hey everyone, multifamily tip of the day. This is probably going to be one of my favorite videos I'm ever going to do because this can transform your life. This tip transformed my life. Let's get right into it. It's gratitude. This is a 1 hour lesson to 2 hour lesson I do in the mastermind. I'm going to give you 7 tips real fast, then we'll go back and break them down. Tip number 1, better sleep. Tip number 2, better mental health. Tip number 3, improved self-esteem. Tip number 4, greater willpower. Tip number 5, better relationships. Tip number 6, improved self-care and physical health. And tip number 7, the best part, improved decision making. Now, let's break them all down slowly for everybody. Most of them. I'm not going to do them all too long, but I do them all in the mastermind. Sun's in my eyes. Let's go this way. Number 1, this is huge, guys. People say, like, just the word proximity is power. They say that and then they really don't do it. So I'm here visiting my daughter in Orlando, and this is gratitude. So number 1, people say they live in gratitude. They're all like that. But you know what? Most people aren't grateful until something bad happens. They go to a funeral of a young person, or they get into a car accident. And, you know, those people, and then like a month later, they're not in gratitude anymore. They're nasty, they're whatever. So tip number 1, better sleep. You want better sleep? This works for me. Sometimes people in the morning do their gratitude journal and what they're grateful for. I don't do that in the morning. I have coffee, a 4-mile walk, I'll go to the gym. I'm getting ready for the day. I'm getting to state. Get better sleep at nighttime. Before I go to bed, I'm laying in bed. I'm grateful for my kids. I'm grateful for my wife. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my best friends that I love in New York. Martin, Nick, Carlos, Frank, everybody. I can't list them all. They're like my brothers. I'm grateful for my partners, Chris, Hadar, Darren, Yosef, Joe, Hendra, our core 4, that are amazing. And I just go down the list and I say what I'm grateful for. Whether I had a good day, bad day, whatever. I do it's always my daughters and my wife to start, but I do a lot of gratitude. Something's different, you know. And when you do that, it puts me into a great state and I have better sleep. I started doing this a long time ago because when you're going through tough times, it really helps. So that's better sleep. It works for me. Absolutely. Just do it. Just say what you're grateful for. You can even actually say it out loud. I don't when I'm going to sleep, but sometimes I just say it out loud. I'm just so grateful. Even when I'm talking to my partners, you know, like Chris, I'm just so grateful that we're able to close that together and do that, and it's going okay, and stay humble about it, because in this space of multifamily, you don't stay humble, things will be going great. You have the best team, you're doing everything right, and then it just doesn't go right. So be grateful on that. Better sleep, better mental health. It is proven living in gratitude helps depression, anxiety, and all that stuff. You're supposed to be grateful for what you have and not worry about what you don't have. That's one of the biggest fucking mistakes people make. Is they say I live in gratitude, and then they're not grateful for what they have, but they're worrying about what they don't have, and that's one of the biggest mistakes. Let's see, number 3, greater willpower. You just have more willpower. Improve self-esteem. You'll have confidence. You'll be more confident and happy. Let's see, improve self-care and physical appearance. When you're in gratitude, you're just going to take care of yourself better. So a couple things I want to say that I have written down, I don't want to make a mistake on, is if you live in gratitude, you're more likely to help others. And that's fulfilling. And that's what I'm doing. I live in gratitude. I shoot these tips of the day for multifamily and not for multifamily. I'll do multifamily tips, and then I'll do a word on leadership, how to build your company. On patience, I did a tip. On velocity money for multifamily. On evolution, 7 Forces of Business Mastery. On innovation. So it's not just multifamily tips. What I'm doing is I'm getting so many texts and calls and people booking calls that are like, you're changing my life, you're helping me. Your tip helped me save some money on a deal. Your tip is helping me, my family, with my kids. You know, so that's great. I'm just grateful I'm 48 now, to take my knowledge, excuse me, of running a restaurant for 23 plus years, selling it, and now being full-time multifamily, and having amazing mentors and friends around me to be able to do this. So another thing is, the more you're grateful, the more you practice gratitude, the more positive you are, and the more likely you will achieve your goals. Last thing, excuse me, got a little cough. Gratitude is free. When you say you're grateful and you're living in gratitude, Don't just say it. Really fucking do it. Talk to people, talk to mentors, talk to your friends who do it. My dad, I owe it to my dad. He taught me how to live in gratitude, I think, when I was like 6 or 8. He never talked to me like a kid. My immigrant, old school Italian father talked to me how it was real, about family. Every Sunday, he made sure I was there. Even when I was like 22, 23, I went to go to a car show one Sunday. He's like, no, you eat at home first. I'm not going to be here one day. So, my father lived in gratitude. And I learned gratitude from him. I learned so fucking much from him. I owe him so much. He taught me about multifamily when I first started at my 4 family. He taught me how to be a chef, and I won 12 awards. He taught me about gratitude. He's my hero, and I always say it. So guys, if you want to learn more about this, this will transform your fucking life, man. This is serious. People think, oh, it's not just a word. I have an hour lesson. Tony Robbins goes on and talks about it for like 2-3 hours. Gary Vee talks about gratitude all the time. You got to look deep into it, because people hear and they go to these events and motivational speakers are like pumping them up and everything and talking about this. And then people take it in, write the notes, and they go back to their fucking routine of not being grateful. Try it. All people I know, you're going to be happier. People say there's mental health, awareness. There's depression, walking, going to the gym, taking care of yourself, being with your family, realizing what the importance of life. Not these materialistic things, and yeah, they're great from their success of work, but having a beautiful family, whether you have kids or not. If you don't have kids, you probably still have a brother, a sister, mother, father. It's that family that we need to hold on to, and everything else is just a plus. If my daughters and wife are healthy, everything I have is a plus. If anyone is not healthy, it ain't worth shit. Guys, do me a favor. I hope this helps. Set up a Zoom call with me. If you're a beginner, multifamily, advanced, whatever, I don't care who you are, not even a multifamily. Let's talk about gratitude. I love talking about it because it makes my day better. If I can help you, that's what I want to do. If I can help one person every day, that's what I want to do. And this will help your life in business. Forget about business. In family, then business. Family first, then business. Have a great day. Make it happen. Live in gratitude.